Alright, got a couple of spare minutes at the end of this episode. We'll show our new wheel loader that we got here at the BGA plant. Traded the JCB in and found this case 721F, and it seems like it's going to be a pretty nice wheel loader for this heavy duty work over here. I don't think I showed this before, but went to a auction the other day and found this old Caterpillar D6 bulldozer, and it's working pretty well to compact our silage there. Being it's tracked, it can get up on top of the piles pretty good. It's been working all right for us. Okay, we're right next to the BGA plant, and we put in a small shed here, and we're going to start keeping our T8 New Holland up here to do the planting work in the silage field we just bought. And we've got our 2K class, class brand 870 Jaguar forage harvesters on this side of the map, since we're going to turn this into a semi-permanent silage field. And here at the tractor store, and show you the last few things we got. This is a Case Optum 300 that's going to replace the New Holland T8 as our grass work tractor. We've got a little Coon seeder that we're going to use in field 4, and the little Grimmy potato planter also for field 4. Alright, last couple of little things we found at the store. Did end up getting another large tractor. This is a Class Xerion 5000. Looks like it might be pretty good. Got the large Zunhammer slurry tank, and also bought the cultivator that goes back on the rear of the slurry tank. So yeah, we've got a lot of slurry built up at the BGA. We're going to start using that as fertilizer from now on, or at least in some fields. We're here in field 4, where we just did the potato harvest. And we've got our new Class Xerion 5000 attached to a large Zunhammer slurry tank and the cultivator attachment on back. And since we've got so much slurry at the BGA plant, it seems like a good idea to use this as fertilizer, at least in a couple of spots. Not sure we've got quite enough to do our large fields. We'll get this set up for Ricky. He's going to do our slurry work this evening. Let's see what we need to do here. Alright, Ricky's got it on the right track. Yeah, I think what's going to be done here is we'll do this cultivating with the slurry tanker. Then we'll plant some canola in this field to do some crop rotation. Help the soil out a little bit. You can see kind of in the background we've got our slurry tanker truck here. hopefully we've got enough to do this whole field with the slurry we've got. We'll have to go up to fetch some more for this little project. Now I did buy the class Xerion as our fourth big tractor. Really just kind of convenient that it was at the store, that I could bring our large slurry tank over here. I intended to go down south in the windmill area and work some fields there if we end up buying some. Let's see how Ricky gets her turned around here. Plenty of space. I'm really glad I put a little bit of extra grass on the end of this field. Got plenty of turning area now. Yeah, looks okay. Let's go in cab. We can drink a little coffee while we're watching the slurry cultivating being done. Of course, the real benefit of this is when we sell the silage to the BGA plant, the slurry all comes to us for free, so we're really fertilizing for free. We don't have to buy fertilizer for this field. Like I say, we'll see how much it takes to do this size of a field. If we got the equipment and the slurry available, we might as well do some other fields while we're at it. A couple other pieces of equipment we've got at the main yard we might be selling or trading in shortly. It didn't work out quite as well as I thought they might. Let's see if Ricky can get her turned around on this side. Oh, no problems. And let's see, those two swaths took about 50% of the slurry we had in the tanker. So I think we're going to have to fill up at least once more. May need to go grab some more slurry at the BGA. Let's get a shot of the cultivator doing its thing back here. I guess I will say that this is the large 27,000 liter Zunhammer tank, and I have the cultivator attachment from a Zunhammer worm download mod. This is not the in-game cultivator attachment. Found something a little different. Seems like it's working pretty well. And this looks like it may be the last job we're gonna do today, since it's 6:30 in the evening. Probably get a little bit dark. I might do some silage selling overnight. till it gets morning time. Then we'll have to see what else is up for us tomorrow. Sit in the cab a little bit more. Keep Ricky company. Yeah, I think at the end of this row we're going to go over and put what's left in the tanker into Ricky's tank here. Maybe go do another run, grab some more slurry. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, we're in the Ford 9000 going up Sawmill Hill Road with the slurry tanker. It's a Garant. Made it honey wagon yellow when we got it. Probably going to need to get him another load of slurry. Finish that potato field. It gives me a chance to check on how much slurry we do have up in the storage tank here. I don't think I got time to stop at the gas station here for coffee. Alright, up to the big black tank there. And we'll get it filled up. 55%. 438,000 liters. Alright. Well, we still have a little bit more daylight today. So Murray came down. We leave Ricky so he could go eat. And Murray brought over the Case Optimum 300 and the Coon Cedar that we purchased for Field 4. Now I did have in mind that the Optimum was going to do the grass work, but since it was at the store anyway, it was a little more efficient to bring the new Cedar over with that instead of sending a tractor over from here, so it gets a chance to run the Cedar for a little while. Sit in the cab. Got kind of a realistic cab motion in here. Lots of controls. See if I can get the in-cab working. Look at what we have here. Oh, not really too much. But it is nicely modeled inside. It'll definitely pull that little Cedar. I like that animation there on the back. Interesting. Alright, it is pretty close to sundown. I guess we're going to have to call it a day for good this time. Alright, we are here at the grain store. And we've just loaded up both of our large Australian road train trailers with all the chaff that we took to the grain store. And I've got the Western Star hooked to the front. And we're going to see if it's going to pull 893,000 liters of chaff over to the BGA plant. Probably not best to go through that gap there. Well, we've got a lot of things going on today, which will probably be in the next episode. We've got a little bit of a canola harvest. Also have some slurry spreading going on in field 12. Yeah, I imagine we've got some other stuff to do too. So far it looks like Western Star is going to make it there. We'll see how much trouble we have at the BGA unloading this load. Because if you notice, we've got the second trailer on a dolly. So we only have to make one trip. And in fact, I think we've got the wrong dolly. I used the 3-axle dolly on this, and it doesn't seem like it's quite right. So if we ever do something like this again, we'll have to remember to use the smaller dolly, the 2-axle dolly. There's a lot of swaying back and forth. Because we've got so much weight, we're probably going to want to slow down quite a ways away. So the momentum doesn't... jackknife the trailers like that. Ooh. Ooh, wow. Alright, that's a problem. Not the best way to get it here, but at least we got it all here. I am going to disconnect once we get inside. I'm going to take this to the far side here. Start filling from back to front. do need the help screen because I want to unload exactly in the first compartment here. Alright, here we go. Well, this might be a problem. See if we can get a running start at it. Well, I think we're going to have to do some fixing here. Okay, we extricated the white star from the silage pile. Try to back in from this direction. Got a little space before the fence so we don't jackknife it too badly. Pull up again. See if we can get it in here. At least close enough to unload. Alright, we've got one trailer empty. Now let's go grab something that'll haul that dolly and empty the second trailer. Alright, it looks like our case loader is going to at least attach to our second trailer of chaff. That dolly is not the best thing for this, I don't think. Being it's articulated, let's see how difficult it's going to be for me to back this trailer into the bunker. There is a lot of rubber banding with that dolly. Ooh. May end up having to take that whole rig apart. Oof. Yeah, that might be the best thing to do. Alright, so we took the dolly off with the front loader and disconnected the white star, and this should work a lot better to get this last trailer load of chaff in. Sometimes things just don't work out quite the way you think they will. Definitely seems to be backing in there a little bit better. Back it up as tight as we can there. Well, it is all emptied, and I guess we'll put this back together and take the trailers back to the farm.